Good morning, everyone. Yesterday or 2 days ago in the Sukkah, Rabbi Rice told a beautiful story. And the story was about this poor Jew who couldn't afford to buy a lulav and esrog. And he was very disappointed. He literally couldn't afford a lulav and esrog. Then Erev Sukkos, as he put away his tefillin, he realized, I don't need my tefillin for another 8 days, because 7 days of Sukkos and Shmini Atzeres we don't wear a tefillin. So he said, right now the mitzvah is to shake lulav and esrog. Tefillin, I have another 8 days to put on my tefillin. So let me do what I need to do now. So he went out, sold his pair of tefillin, and took the money and bought a lulav and esrog. He came home really excited, and later that afternoon, as his wife was preparing the yontif meal, his wife says, thank you so much for buying a lemon for the salad. He says, what? He says, yeah, you bought a lemon. I used it to make a delicious salad. She looks at him, and he runs over to her, gives her a big hug and a kiss. And she says, why are you hugging me and kissing me? I just cut up your esrog. And he said, because right now the mitzvah is to love my wife. There's something called the power of now. The power of now means we have to live in the moment. Many times we don't live in the present because we're either disappointed about the past that didn't go well, and that robs us from enjoying the present, or we're worried about the future, and that robs us from the present. There's a famous passage in the Talmud. The Talmud says, Ha'avar ayin, the past is over. Ha'asid adayin, the future has not happened yet. V'hahova, the present, keheref ayin, passes like the blink of an eye. So the Talmud is trying to tell us, don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future, worry about the moment, live in the moment, as they say. And that's one of the main messages of Sukkot. You come out on the Sukkah the first night and you put these beautiful green leaves over the top. Come back 8 days later, they're all turning brown. You'd start with a beautiful lulav and esrog, everything's so green and fresh, the aravos, the adasim. 8 days later, the leaves are falling off, they're shriveling up, they're turning brown. And the message of the lulav and esrog is, and the Sukkah is, the whole message of the Sukkah is, it's a temporary dwelling. We think our homes are the permanent dwelling. Our businesses are the permanent dwelling. The Sukkah is a temporary dwelling. And the Sukkah reminds us that the whole life is like a Sukkah. It's temporary. One day you're putting up the Sukkah. Before you know it, you're taking the Sukkah down. Life is very short. As someone said, when I was in elementary school, I was dying to graduate and get into high school. When I was in high school, I was dying to graduate high school and get into college. When I was in college, I was dying to graduate college and start my business. When I was in business, I was dying to get married. When I was married, I was dying to have kids. When I had kids, I was dying to have grandchildren. He says, now that I'm actually dying, I'm dying to live again, right? We're always running to the next stage of life and not enjoying the present. So the Sukkah teaches us, sit in the Sukkah, be happy, rejoice, and enjoy the moment, because like the Sukkah, everything is temporary. It's a temporary existence. We had a great member of our shul of blessed memory. His name is Dr. Ed Steinberg. And he had a great phrase that I think he created it. He actually etched it into a stone. But regardless, he loved this quote. And the quote was, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift from the good Lord. That's why it's called the present.